you're going here as a student, would you consider that to be a selfish thing to do? You're building a foundation for your future life, so you can make money in some career. So someone looking at this might say, oh, well, she's doing something for herself. So therefore, you're doing something selfish. Does that sound right to you? Or?
Well, I mean, going to school, especially university, that is like a very self-centered thing. You know, you're not here for anybody besides yourself. So I would say that, yeah, it is a selfish period in your life. And I don't think that it's bad. I think it's good to invest in yourself.
Okay, so I guess your perspective is different than, like, I've talked to some people who say they're going to school, or at least they're doing the major that they're majoring in because their parents
Oh, that's interesting.
want them to do this major. I think this is a common thing with Asians.
Okay.
I found it a lot. I think it's like part of the culture that's, you know, it's very family centric, and you put a lot of weight and value on what the family wants, what the parents want. I guess if they're paying for it, maybe it's hard to resist that if the only alternative is to work your way through school. Maybe it's just not realistic. But some people might have an altruistic motive in going to school, and this is what my family wants to do, and I'm fulfilling that.
I don't necessarily think that to go to school, and maybe I'm about to offend some people, but to go to school and study what somebody else wants you to study, I don't think that's altruism. I think that's almost like a character default, like to go and devote 4 or more years of your life doing something you don't want to do because somebody told you to. Like, man, this is gonna sound bad, but I think that's weak. I think that's really weak. That's gotta feel so horrible. And to feel trapped, like you don't have any option but to do what somebody else wants you to do. Oh, I'm getting choked up thinking about how horrible that would be. I couldn't imagine that.
Yeah, I find it troubling as well that many people apparently will devote a big chunk of their lives, live it for others. Basically. But I mean, but if there's something wrong with that, then maybe there's something wrong with the culture as a whole, because we're taught. It's such a pervasive view that we should live for others. And Mother Teresa, who lived her entire life, let alone 4 years at college, she's living her whole life for others, and she's held up as the moral ideal, then maybe you should be like fainting out of horror, something like that.